almost tempted to just drop on him.
Yeah, I was too,
Yeah.
but I don't want to lose top.
I'm dropping.
Hit detections, yeah, hit detections that follow like mathematical,
I like how you drop that jump in.
like fundamental mathematical shapes that can be defined with like a simple formula. They work so well with those.
Bravo's almost down.
Da ist der Dervish. Cool.
Dervish is dead. Push Charlie 3. I mean, I just don't like going up this ramp.
Yeah,
That's
I
3.
don't like
Icron,
it
Shadow
either.
Cat.
So let's go belt. No, okay.
Howling, is that the Streak Crow?
You guys want to go Charlie 4, counter rotate here?
Sure, let's go.
Wanna find out?
I'm on your team, so
Aww.
maybe?
And right in front of me.
Threaten me with a good time. You got one over there,
Like
Howling?
McLean is listening.
I don't see anything here.
Okay. We're gonna rotate towards Charlie 4. We're going Charlie 4, Delta 4.
That means counter rotation.
Yeah, died at you, but you know that's life, man.
I hope I will find a light mech.
There's a couple in the
Oh,
middle.
that assault is overextended.
You ready, Foxtrot? Let's say hello again to him. Hey, ports, we're gonna swing a little bit left. If you want to get a spot. I got jump jets.
That
So.
sounds good. You just have to be careful.
Would be great if I has other
Fox.
Foxtrot, overextended.
Pushing him. He has no way of blocking. He's dead.
Sun Spider. Knocked him.
Laser Sun Spider in front.
I think we got multiples right here in center. Yeah, in center. Center's hot. Juliet.
Find light mech.
Oh, that's a huge.
Team, come help us. Charlie 4.
Oh, hello.
They're like fishing up there right now.
Charlie in the open legs. I'm gonna just go for Charlie legs.
Too many assault mechs center.
Smoke us.
UAVs on me.
Sun
got
Spider
UAV
coming up.
as well.
Sun Spider coming up as well.
I'm backing up.
Airstrike protocol active. Target engaged.
I have a UAV above me.
Critical hit. Left arm. Left arm destroyed. Target engaged.
Side
Reclaim.
turret to our left.
Kilo.
Hold it.
Can someone get that UAV? Delta 4 down.
And this keeps.
I'm getting laser vomited here.
Target.
It's down. That would be 50
you.
euros.
Thank you. The check will be in the mail.
Engaged.
Nike or legs?
We
Delta
don't do
legs?
checks here.
Target.
Go for them, big boss.
Engaged.
Not around with me.
I gotta back off here.
Engaged.
Hey, Evan, I can follow you if you want to push down.
I'm not sure how many mechs there is there.
There's one right there. That's Banshee.
We have don't drop down. We have lots of target here.
Banshee's pushing me. He's vulnerable now.
Can push.
Center towards
I got the Sun Spider's attention.
enemy mech.
Thank you for the save there. Charlie.
Charlie, one touch.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And was that Fafner still alive or no?
No, Fapn is not.
Oh, there he is. Shadow Cat.
Me.
Nope, sounds better. That guy was shooting me from the very beginning.
Yeah, he was irritating.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Top gun.
Again, guys, streaming if you guys want to come hang out. All right. we'll take that. Look at you, War Boss. Nice. Geesh,
Those
Evan.
ATMs, man.
Geesh, Howling. Wow, Howling with 600. You're out, bro. I'm sorry. Stiff competition.
What was still
Yeah,
make it?
imagine doing more than 400
Oh.
mech store and still.
Weapon. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
still had okay, so this is a 5-slot ballistic
Yes.
hard point. I mean in that context you still had a
It was,
slot.
yeah, it was an interpretation. My point being,
Press
though,
N
is
for
that,
heat
like,
engine.
you didn't have to worry about ammo. You didn't have, like, taking up a crit slot. You didn't, it did,
Yeah.
MWO reintroduced the crit system, which is critical slots, I should say.
No, I'm pretty sure it's in.
The MW is basically a Mechwarrior 3. Like Mechwarrior 3
I'm
with
a
some
funny
restrictions.
guy.
Yeah, it's Mechwarrior 3 within the hardpoint idea from Mech 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mech Lab didn't have general crit slots at size hardpoints. Yep. So,
Like a true what's it called? True to lore Mech Lab rules or
All right, you go.
Mechwarrior 3.
Linebacker in the cave. Oh god.
with you. Back up. I'm going in. Follow
God, that
me.
hurts so much.
Following right behind me. He's gonna probably retreat here, but
Fox, Piranha,
I'm
Charlie 4.
gonna swing to my right.
You want to get a nice UAV up
Oh, he
somewhere?
took off. He took off.
Isn't there enough in the cave? Not everybody.
Yeah, he's gone. See if they baited me.
He's still running. He's at
No,
Charlie
dude,
3,
yeah,
headed for
this
Charlie 4.
is-
Target engaged.
Ledge. All right.
Both heavy back here. Charlie
We're pushing from the rear.
Target
Raj.
engaged.
There he is. Right there. We've pushed.
And a light.
Go push over. Push over.
Target engaged. Target
Echo's trapped. Echo trapped. Legs. Left leg.
On the right as well.
I'm gonna swing right now.
destroyed.
Charlie 4, Delta 4.
Enemy mech detected. Target engaged.
Pushing. Oh shit, Delta. Hello. Yeah, sorry, Warboss. That was me.
Enemy UAV.
Pushing.
Charlie 4.
Target
I just keep running headlong into shit. This is
Yeah, there's a Bravo 4. Watch it. They've got some long range, I think.
target.
Hotel legs.
Ah, shit. They thought they gonna come out. Left.
Legged.
Got 4 guys on left, E4. Wow, that hit hard.
Hotel's almost down. One more hit. Nice.
Yeah. Approaching from the left flank, guys.
Charlie. Charlie's open. One touch.
600 damage in 30 seconds. Wonderful.
Bravo CT.
So, critical hit right arm.
I'm gonna push. I'm pushing. There's someone on us. Did he just die?
I got the hotel. I got hotel.
Okay.
The enemies are half depleted. Keep pushing.
Enemy mech
Pushing Bravo.
detected.
One touch.
It's all open.
Yeah, he's gonna. Warboss got him.
Enemy mech
Where's the rest of them?
destroyed.
Bravo 4? Yep.
Target
Okay.
engaged.
Collapsing. With you, McLean. But I light mech. Oh, okay, there they are.
Enemy mech.
Charlie 3 high.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Downrange. Charlie 3. I'm just gonna W.
Engaged.
Take some hits here. Nice. Kill secure. Oh, watch Alpha. Nice. Nice. And top. Charlie 3.
Enemy mech detected.
Juliet. Man. Oh, he's sort of fresh.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Well played.
Good game, guys.
Good job, soldiers.
Nice.
I found both a linebacker and a marauder with my face. About 20 meters.
I kept finding an Herbie under my feet.
So had its challenges at the beginning. For example, it's not like right now it has all the different modules to handle different types of games, but when it was first developed, it was developed by DICE, a developer studio owned by EA, and they made it for their Battlefield series. And basically all their Battlefield games were based on Frostbite, and everything that they needed for a shooter game, they had it in the engine, and they developed the engine themselves. That's why Battlefield worked so well with a combined arm model, like infantry and like tanks and vehicles, jets, helicopters, everything worked so well. And then they tried to use the engine for some like Mass Effect Andromeda or like Dragon Age, like things like that, and those things were bad.
Yeah, I think what's tough is when you talk about like game engines, people don't understand like it's they don't know what it means. Like what does it mean?
Like they tried to they used it for Need for Speed. I think and all of the games that were for the first time were being developed by Frostbite were like they'd have a lot of jankiness in them because the engine was not meant to be used for that genre. And they had to adapt it, like add modules to it, and now it has become like a mature engine that you can make like, all these games with.
You guys want to show
And same thing, sort of like with Unreal. And,
UAV above ND8. I'm gonna go push forward.
CryEngine right now, but Unreal also at the same time PGI was going with CryEngine was like Unreal 3, and it also had a lot of limitations. So it's like people always think that why did they choose CryEngine? Like Unreal Engine is so good, like. Because back then, the choice was between Unreal 3 and CryEngine, and there was a lot of things they could do in CryEngine that they couldn't do in Unreal 3, and the limitations were there.
I mean, and you got to think big mainstream game engines. You've got Unreal, Unity.
Yeah, right now.
Lumberyard, technically, I guess. Is Lumberyard still a thing?
It's like Unreal right now is at the place it is now because more and more games started to make things with it.
Bravo.
And every time a new game required a new feature, it was being implemented into the engine. And now we're ended up with like an engine that has matured through like multiple games, multiple different.
Well, it's like so this would be a reference like say so someone doesn't know game engine. What does that mean? It's like okay, you want to create a character class of a soldier, right? Well, now Unreal they have like presets, like templates for you. That's the idea. It's like so there's already a template system for like a health system, a weapon system to pick up weapons, to shoot. Like there's all these templates. So imagine what that is like if you're wanting to develop a shooter, and all this is already done for you as far as the hard work. Yeah, it may not be exactly how you want the gun to handle this or that, but you can fine tune that later. That's what we're basically talking about. Is there's like template systems already built in and capabilities, terrain tools, you name it, certain to utilize certain hardware really good, so like your game runs smooth. Or, but not all games like Unreal, as far as I know, there's better engines. I think there's other engines for like big.
It always comes down to like what's the best for
the game type, because there's stuff for like RTSs. Unreal may not be the best for an RTS, or like where you're gonna have thousands upon thousands of units.
I mean,
EA
like back in the day, they took what was it, Tiger Woods PGA, and that's how they made Lord of the Rings. So they actually took the engine from a golf game.
What's that?
The Lord of the Rings game. It was a Glenn Schofield from Callisto Protocol was talking about how they had done that. So.
It's rolling around, huh?
Back then, that's how they had to make things work.
W for the win.
Yeah, so it's sort of like the engine must fit what you want to do, but right now, because some of the more popular game engines have been through a lot of like games and different like types of games, they sort of like have packages to use, or at least like some of those requirements have been taken into account into the newer versions. So yeah, those
also the newer animation pipelines, You look at
animations, physics,
I mean,
hit detections.
that's why it's big with Unreal 5 right now. That we're talking about is the LOD system. How it has this new system called it's got a unique name. I'm totally blanking right now. Someone can help me out in chat. Nanite. And okay, well, what does that mean? Okay, well, if you have a 3D model, usually what you see in games is called LODs, level of details, right? And what you do is you create this really, really cool high poly model. It could be millions and millions of triangles, right? What does that mean? It just means like mechs or characters look badass, right? Well, you can't throw that into a modern engine and expect it to run. It's like you could have a model that literally would kill a GPU, right? Well, the nanite system, and normally what you do is you create a level of detail off of that and you reduce the poly count, tri count down to where it's less performance impact on things. Okay, that's just if you want to get in details with LOD, but you take a really complex model, like whatever it is, like this pen, and you know when you look at it in 3D, it would be really like it's got so much. It looks so real. What you do is you get this to where you take less horsepower. Anyways, that's what basic LODs are. Like generally speaking, it's like the level of detail shrinks as you get further away from the target, but it looks the same. Anyways, the nanite system now is you could take that full thing, full millions of triangles and poly, all that, and nanite's like, yeah, you can make your entire thing as detailed as you want, and there's like algorithms. I don't know the fucking stuff. So where now you don't have to worry about that as far as your pipeline. So like the amount of
just like
the amount
not creating a new object, but creating a visual that's not basically like based on polygons and that can be handled and rendered quick by the GPU. That's why you can put in like an object with billions of triangles in the game in your scene.
Well, that's what nanite's doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Unity has that capability. So. I mean,
yeah, but again, like
that's where it's going though. It'll eventually have it.
Yeah, with advances in GPUs, some like LODs, you can sometimes like get away with not even designing LODs, but again, as you said, like there are concerns like that they had to take into account back then. Number of triangles that's
triangles is part. Yeah, triangles is only one factor. Then you have other stuff, draw calls, and that's another thing to like. I'm not an expert in, but I know it's just as big of an performance impact too. So Tori can explain draw calls.
But yeah, we're just like getting sidetracked. Overall, it's just that today's technical capabilities.
With you, winner.
Oh, they dropped.
Do we take top? Take top.
There's a lot of top.
Far
Delta 5, Delta 4, 2 Direwolves, and 1 King Crab.
Ooh.
Target engaged.
There's a guy.
Still one up top behind us.
Direwolf is now
dropping a strike right in front of him.
Is a UAV up? UAV should have been down. Why isn't it down?
Charlie in the open.
Okay, UAV's down.
Like right now, a game designer.
I gotta drop. I'm getting spam.
Right now, a model designer, I think, is mostly concerned about the collision box and like the hit detection box, because that one is not visual.
Yeah.
So
but it has just as much performance.
Like you can't. Yeah, exactly. Like you can't sort of like apply visual tricks on it to appear cool, because it's purely mathematical. Like its CPU handles hit detections, and the more complex the collision mesh is, the more computation it takes to detect exactly where a collision has happened.
I got 2 lights on my back. I'm coming to you.
On the object, and it gets worse if the object is concave.
You got a warhammer with you?
Enemy mech detected.
Like if you have a concave object, like the computations to detect the hits is even more complex. And mechs have a lot of concave bits and pieces on them, so.
Trying to help our dude out, but yeah. I don't know if that's.
If he comes towards us. but
Target.
I'm on King Crab now.
yep, me too. It's gonna be
He
open
doesn't.
CT
He
in a
doesn't.
second.
He doesn't know I'm here.
25% of the enemy.
He's stuck on a wall.
Oh,
Oh, it's like so much damage.
Heat
Bill,
level. Critical.
under you. 3 or 4
Enemy
max.
mech
Okay.
destroyed.
Do you want me to drop to help, or
No, no, no.
they're chasing
We
you?
hold top. We have dominance.
I messed up my jump jet.
Behind us, Delta 3.
Can you cut? Yep.
Can you get
the
back
Shadow
up?
Cat's on you. Almost tempted to just drop on him.
I was too,
Yeah.
but I don't want to lose top.
I'm dropping.
Hit detections. Yeah, hit detections that follow like mathematical,
I like how you dropped that jump in.
like fundamental mathematical shapes that can be defined with like a simple formula.
Target.
They work so well with those.
The enemies are
Bravo's
half
almost
depleted.
down.
Keep pushing.
Heat level.
Da
Critical.
war ist der Dervish. Cool.
Enemy mech
Dervish is dead.
destroyed.
Thank you.
Image
You're welcome.
enhancement disabled.
Grind and Click says, hey, first time viewer, never time before. Nice, dude. Welcome to the channel. Sorry, we're talking
Enemy
to
mech
talk right now.
detected.
We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
Swing over Delta.
Engage.
Delta City en concert.
I'm hitting him.
Got
I had to cool down for a second. It's getting hot.
Hey,
All right, going
yeah.
back.
I think they're all gonna be dead by the time I get over there.
We've almost got them all. Clean up the survivors.
Warhawk's dead.
Target engaged.
Corsair. He's a goner. Oh, low sig on me. Oh, he's right behind me.
There was a
Yep.
dire wolf.
I just got him. I just.
It's done.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Walt.
Good job, soldiers.
Yeah. Also, it is kind of funny how
Good game, guys.
some of the concepts in engineering seeps into game engines like over the years, because